I'm Jacob from the Sustainably Yours Homestead. Today I've got Max out here with me, and we are going to finally fill our Minecraft style raised bed garden and get it ready to do some planting. Well, I've got to sit in my truck to try and film this part of the video. The wind's blowing pretty bad and it just kills the audio. So I've been working on the Minecraft style raised garden bed for the last several days, except for the days that it's rained. And we're finally ready to get it topped off with some dirt. We started off with just an empty bed. I searched the property. I went back into the little wooded area that we have, and we drug up all kinds of logs and sticks and things like that. We laid those down into the bottom of the raised bed to form a hugel mound, and it really wasn't as deep as I wanted it to be, and I really didn't want to go back and search for more stuff. So instead, I noticed that around our pasture we have all kinds of these woody stemmed plants growing. I think some of them are a type of mint. The rest of them, I'm not really sure what they were, but they're kind of dead right now, and with all the rain we've had lately, the ground is soft. Those things just pull right up. I kind of wanted them out of the pasture, so I went around and I pulled a whole bunch of them up by the root and drug them over. We put that on top of the logs and sticks, topped it off with some leaves, and here we are now, ready to go get a load of compost and throw that on top. So I'm gonna head out with Max back there. If he's in frame. Hey, there he is. We're gonna head out and pick up some of the good stuff, and then we'll be right back. I'm at my uncle's place. He's got this huge mound of really well composted cotton hull. It's been sitting here probably for years. Check this out. Here's the mound. Look at this. Get down in there. That is going to be awesome. So we're going to go ahead and load up the back of my little truck here. I am back with the first load of compost. Look at that, some good looking stuff. I also found some bamboo canes. I picked some that were already dried up. I figure I can use these to make some TP trellises and things of that nature. Here is the cotton hull that we picked up last time. I think what I'm going to do is cover the leaves with a layer of this. This will need some time to compost down further. This stuff is really nasty, and since there's a lot of cotton in there, it retains a lot of water, and I think that will actually work in my favor, because if I put it down beneath the layer of topsoil that I'm going to be growing in, it should be able to wick that moisture up, and I may not have to water as much. And I think that has us a pretty good cover of compost. That's nasty stuff, man. It smells just about like it looks. And then we will cover that with a layer of this good, rich, well composted soil. I think that's gonna make for a really, really good garden bed. And with my little mini hauler here, man, I don't know if I have enough to do what I want to do. I may have to make a second trip. We'll see. We've got our load of soil all unloaded. Went a little farther than I thought it would, but I'm still gonna need a little more. think I'm pretty good most places in the middle. I would still like to add a little there, but along the edges it dips down, and I still need to fill these areas inside of the pallet so I can use that as growing space. And unfortunately the rain is back tomorrow, so it may be a couple of days before I can get back to this. I think the next load that I bring in though, instead of using my little mini hauler, I may stop by my parents' house and borrow the big F-150 with the big truck bed on it, and I could probably double the amount that I was able to haul in. Well, this video has been about a month in the making, but these gnats. Ready. Man, we don't have a lot of mosquitoes here at the house, but these biting gnats, man, they're crazy. Anyway, like I said, this video's been about a month in the making, but we finally got the Minecraft raised garden bed to a point where I can start to use it. I could still use about another truckload of dirt, I think. So we'll go and get that in the next couple of days. But here is what I want everything to eventually look like. I've got this in completely finished. We've got this space here that we can plant in, another one here, and then across the top. So what I'm envisioning, notice how across the sides, and especially once we get to the other sides, this is all shaded. So I'm thinking that's going to be the perfect place to plant things like lettuce. And eventually when I get my other truckload of dirt, I've got the bottom spaces, they're ready to plant all the way around. But once I get around to this side, that top space, I didn't have enough dirt to fill it that high. But that's something that we'll easily be able to fix with about another truckload of dirt. Man, these gnats. But I'm not in any big hurry for that, so we're just gonna go ahead and start planting this thing. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If so, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you're interested in watching as we try and turn our home into a homestead, then be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when to be back for more daily, sustainable living.